is 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's this pitch to the next batter, number 3, Braden Cook. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Here comes the next pitch from Allen. This ball is hit a mile high in the infield. Dodge City's third base coach didn't know where it was, but it was out of play. The sky is bright today. Very bright. It might give some problems to people tracking down the high fly balls. It's about as blue as it can only be in Kansas. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Allen. This is grounded up the middle. Oh, right through the defenders. Aranda made a diving play and it ricocheted off his glove. That's going to be a base hit for Dodge City. Well, he couldn't have played that one any better. Could Cook. He couldn't have thrown that ball into a spot any better. That was the perfect spot right up the middle. And the defenders couldn't quite get there for Neosho. And so Dodge City has a 1-out runner on first. That brings up the 3-spot hitter for Dodge City, Colton Onstadt, a sophomore from Potter, Nebraska. The pitch from Allen is missing, ball 1. A safe lead from first now for the Dodge City runner. Allen makes the pitch. This one is outside. No, strike. Caught a corner. 1-1 count now. Allen checking the runner. Now makes the pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 2. McKay Allen now steps back on the rubber. Gets the sign. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Long look over at first. Here comes the pitch. This ball grounded to second base. Fox to Aranda for 1. Now to first. Double play. And Neosho is out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Neosho coming up on KFEX Firescape Radio 93.1. Welcome back, Hudson Field, where we go to the bottom of the first. Dodge City did get a runner in that inning, but a double play ended it quickly. And now Neosho comes to bat for the first time. They'll face pitcher from Dodge City, Carter Hogan. He's a sophomore from Commerce City, Oklahoma. High ERA, 8.35, so everything on paper would indicate that this is going to be a game where both teams could score some runs. But we'll see what happens. Last time I said that, it was a pretty low-scoring game, so we'll see how that shakes out. Due up for Neosho County, the leadoff hitter, Cruz Aranda. Cruz batting .357. If he gets on base, he is a candidate for stealing a base. 19 for 21 this year on stolen bases. So speedy guy on the base path. If he gets on, he can really cause some havoc. So we're ready to go here in the bottom of the first. Hogan pacing around the mound. Now it's up on the rubber and ready to deliver the first pitch to Aranda. The first pitch is in there for strike one. Cruz looking at that first one. Here comes the next pitch by Carter Hogan. Swing and a miss by Cruz, strike two. And quickly down in the count, 0-2. Hogan working quickly. Here's the next pitch. That one's low. That'll be ball one. So top of the first, 0-0. Here's the next pitch by Hogan. Cruz got a piece of it. Foul tip and stays alive. Count remains 1-2. Now the next pitch from Hogan on the way. Aranda gets the bat on it and pops it up and out into right field. Right fielder on the run into foul territory, and last second lean makes the catch. So one away.
Number 5.
That'll bring up Tanner Fox. Tanner Fox, a redshirt freshman from Leawood, Kansas, leads the team in batting average at .372. He's actually tied for the lead. Also has 21 doubles this year. Here's the first pitch to him. It is inside, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. This ball hit out into right field again. Right fielder giving chase into the bullpen area, but it's going to fall in foul territory. And it's going to end up as a tense strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball is rolling back into the infield. And finally given back to the pitcher, Carter Hogan. So Hogan back up on the mound. He's got a sign he likes. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Tanner Fox. That ball is missing. Ball 2. Catcher took a couple steps out onto the field and then threw the ball back to the pitcher. Maybe a couple words of encouragement. Here's this pitch. Chopped down the third baseline, foul. And it's 2-2 now to Tanner Fox. Here's the next pitch from Dodge City, and Fox swinging away, strikes out. So 2 down here in the top of the first for Neosho County. We're scoreless. That'll bring up Caleb De La Torre. Caleb, you could make a case, has been the best hitter for Neosho County since the midpoint of the season. He's batting .369, second on the team in home runs with 11. First pitch misses for ball 1. Righty-lefty matchup here. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Hogan. This ball belted to left field. It's got a chance to stay fair, and it's just foul. Not by much. So De La Torre just misses a chance at extra bases there. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, it'd be really nice for Neosho to jump out in front early here. Here's the pitch from Hogan, and De La Torre got a piece. So the count remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Hogan. That ball misses. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. We are scoreless. 2-2 pitch from Hogan on the way. That one's low again. And De La Torre has fought back to a full count here. 3-2, and here comes the pitch. De La Torre gets a piece again, stays alive. Well, Neosho has done some things with 2 outs this year. Not a stranger to a 2-out rally. Here comes a payoff pitch again. This one's low, and De La Torre draws a walk after being down in the count. That'll bring up cleanup hitter Nolan Beats. Nolan could take this from nobody on with 2 outs to with one swing of his bat now. Could change the complexion of this inning completely. He does lead the team in home runs. Here's pitch number 1. It's high for ball 1. De La Torre has not attempted a stolen base this year. 1-0 pitch from Hogan is missing again, ball 2. So Hogan maybe trying to nibble here. Now finds himself behind in the count 2-0 to the cleanup hitter for Neosho County. Here's the 2-0. This ball fouled out of play. Nolan had a nice cut. Nice hack at it. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Caleb De La Torre just drew a walk. He's on first. This ball is popped up in the infield. The shortstop looking for it. He's having to hustle in quickly, and now, woof, just makes the catch. He almost overran it, but got in there and made the catch, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. After 1, we're scoreless. You're listening to Neosho County Baseball on KFEX Firescape Radio.
Type of fortitude forged from falling apart flesh. Liquid lace lung.
Welcome back. Neosho County Baseball. We go to the top of the 2nd. Scoreless. Dodge City will get their 2nd look at McKay Allen. Their cleanup hitter steps to the plate. Dawson Tate, a sophomore out of Pueblo, Colorado. Here comes the pitch, number 1 from McKay Allen. It's a bunt, but foul. If he could have kept that one fair, he was going to beat that out easily. Caught the defense by surprise a little bit there. Instead, we're 0-1. Tate finally back in the batter's box. Here's the pitch from McKay. It's missing. Low, looks like. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch on the way from Allen. That ball is past Garrison to the fence. The backstop, I should say. Ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. McKay's got the sign and ready to deliver. This ball chopped. De La Torre got it across the diamond. It's low, but it's scooped up by Mondragon for the 1st out of the inning. Nice scoop by Joe. Caleb gives him a point. Says thank you for that. And we got one away. This brings up number 38, Garrett McGowan, a freshman from Blue Springs, Missouri, and he's a big kid. Here comes the pitch from Allen. Big cut by the left-hander for the Conks. But a swing and a miss, then strike one. Now Allen shakes off a sign. Now has one he likes. Here comes the 0-1, and this one is hit hard past Mondragon, who's diving now off the deflection is Fox, and he got him with the throw. What a play! Mondragon at the full extension dive, it ricocheted off his glove, and Fox was there in the hole and spun around and threw him out. Did not give up on the play. Outstanding defense. So 2 away in what was clearly going to be a base hit. Incredible. So now McKay Allen pitching to Cooper Sheeran. First pitch fouled away. Wow. What do they call that? A web gem. Mondragon almost made an incredible play on the dive. It was hard hit. This next pitch on the way. Breaking balls in there for strike 2. And McKay Allen ahead in the count 0-2. And you can feel kind of an energy in the dugout right now of Neosho County. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In there for strike 3. He stared at it. And that's the end of the inning as McKay Allen ends it with a strikeout. Great inning for the Neosho County defense. We go to the bottom of the second. You're listening to Panther Baseball on KFEX.
You are more than your bones if you don't know that, get it. Don't you stop now, baby. Show your fight now, baby. Growing Olympia, baby. You can't quit now.
Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second. We had some excitement in the top of the second there with some glove being flashed by the Panthers. A great play. Mondragon at first dove. Had a ball ricochet off his glove into the hole, and Tanner Fox was there to throw him out. We go now to the bottom of the second. Aaron Mears up the plate. Looks at a first pitch ball from Hogan, the pitcher for Dodge City. Here comes the 1-0. This ball hit way in the air. Second baseman drifting back. Right fielder coming up, but the second baseman makes the catch. And Aaron Mears starts off with a fly out here to start off the second. I bring up Marcus McDaniel,
Number 4.
batting in the 6th spot today, the designated hitter. Batting .256 on the year. It's a righty-righty matchup. Here comes the pitch from Hogan. This ball hit lasered up the middle. Base hit for Marcus McDaniel. That's the first hit of the game for Neosho County. Now Brady Garrison steps to the plate. The starting catcher. Brady batting .367, one of the higher batting averages on the team. 20 doubles. Use one of those here. Marcus McDaniel on first. Here's this pitch is low, gets away from the catcher, and Daniel slides into second. So just like that, a runner in scoring position for the Panthers. 1-0 count now on Brady Garrison. Brady, a freshman from Shawnee, Kansas. He's been the starting catcher this whole year. This pitch is missing. Ball 2. So a 2-0 count. Hogan gets the sign. He checks the runner at second, now delivers the pitch. This ball hit into center field, somewhat short. Center fielder's in, and McDaniel's going to have to retreat back to second. And so now 2 down for Joe Mondragon. The big spot for Joe. Joe has hit some big ones this year. A runner on second now with 2 down. Neosho would love to do some damage here in this inning. Get on the board first. Lefty-righty matchup. Here's the first pitch to Mondragon. That one is low, ball 1. The wind does have a left to right kind of motion on it today, which might aid the left-handed hitters. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Joe was waiting on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're at 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. 2 down. Hogan checks the runner. The shortstop fakes like he's going to go. Now here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for Mondragon. He's behind in the count, 1-2. So Joe going to have to protect the plate a little bit here. Hogan's got a sign. Here comes the 1-2. That ball's outside. Ball 2. Count evened up. Pitcher for the Conquistadors. Shakes off a sign. Now has one he likes. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This ball hit into right field. Base hit. Here comes McDaniel. We're going to have a play at the plate. No, he's going to make it easily. Oh, I guess it wasn't as easily as I thought it was. Close, but he's safe regardless. And Neosho is on the board first. Well, I just thought for sure him rounding third there, he was going to stand up. The catcher is blocking the plate. We have a weird setup here where it's hard for me to see the plate area if I'm looking at the field. At any rate, it is 1-0 Neosho County off an RBI single by Joe Mondragon, who gets a big 2-out hit again. That'll bring up Kenton Richards. Kenton from Chanute, Kansas, hometown kid. Looks at ball 1. Mondragon on first. A safe lead. Here comes the 1-0. That ball's in there for a strike. Kenton doesn't usually look at a lot of pitches. He's only drawn 6 walks all year. Here comes the 1-1. Another one. Ball 2. So Richards showing some patience up there. Getting a good look at Hogan. It's first time seeing him. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. That one's in there for strike 2 as Kenton doesn't pull the trigger again. He thought about it. Little check to swing. And now the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mondragon at first. Here comes the 2-2. Fouls it off, does Kenton Richards. Mondragon will retreat back to first base. I think he was waiting for some sort of clear call by the home plate umpire. And now the manager for Dodge City is out to talk to the umpire. I don't know exactly what's going on here. The umpire going to confer with his other umpires. Well, it clearly was a foul ball.
I think it hit him and not the bat.
Think it hit the batter?
Yeah.
I mean, he swung at it. It doesn't matter, right? It's got to be.
Yeah, it's a foul ball anyways, but they were probably arguing if it was still alive or not.
Oh, okay. So if it hits him, it's a live ball.
It's just like hitting the bat, right? Okay.
So let's see. He raises his hands, and we got a foul ball call still.
Honestly, I don't know what they're trying to do.
We don't have that many food choices in town, so that's a fast conversation for where they're going to eat later. Anyways, 2-2 count, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch from Hogan to Richards. Richards hits one out into left field. It's deep, chasing the left fielder back, and it is over the wall. What's happening, hot stuff? That ball is long gone. Kitten Richards, the 2-run blast. And it's 3-0 Neosho County. Home run, Kitten Richards. Well, that changes things
Number 11, Rude.
in a bigger hurry here for Neosho County. They had 1 run. Now it's 3 here in the bottom of the second. And the top of the order due up here. Aranda, here comes the pitch from Hogan. Cruz looks at strike 1. And a great start here for the Panthers. 0-1 pitch from Hogan. That one's high. Aranda holds off. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Aranda hits it up to the shortstop. Shortstop's got it. Throws it across. Whoa, they called him out. Boy, that looked awfully close. They call him out. No replay here. He is out. And that ends the second inning. We go to the top of the third. Neosho leads now 3-0. You're listening to Panther Baseball on KFEX. Welcome back, Hudson Field on a beautiful afternoon. We move to the top of the third inning here, where Neosho has staked their pitcher McKay Allen to a 3-0 lead. Let's see how he reacts to pitching with a lead now. Due up for Dodge City is number 8, Tanner White. He's a sophomore from nearby El Dorado, Kansas. The first pitch from McKay is a swing and a miss, strike 1. So the way this best of 3 series works is 1 game per day here, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if necessary. 1 9-inning game. Allen set to deliver the 0-1 pitch. This pitch is in there for strike 2. And when you get staked to an early lead as a pitcher, I would imagine that lends itself to just calm down and throw strikes. 0-2 pitch on the way for Allen. This ball's fouled back. Good cut by Tanner White. Count remains 0-2. Allen set to deliver the pitch. Watches it go by, and it's a ball. May have been a little bit outside. McKay gets a sign. Now ready to throw in the 1-2, and here's a swing and a miss. Fouled, but into the glove of the catcher. That's going to be a strikeout for McKay Allen. One down here in the third. This brings up Cameron Fritz, the freshman out of Leawood, Kansas. The pitch from McKay, fouled back. 0-1. McKay takes a deep breath. Now set to deliver. Here comes the kick and the pitch. Caught a corner. Strike two. McKay Allen looks very comfortable out there right now. Jumping ahead of batters. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This ball hit over to the shortstop Aranda. He's got it backhand, and it's a little off the bag, but Mondragon makes the catch and tags the runner for out number 2. Well, the throws from the left side of the infield haven't been on target early on, but Joe Mondragon has helped them out. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Excuse me, top of the third. We're back to the leadoff batter. Or is this the 9-hitter? 9-hitter. Excuse me, Garrett Allen, a sophomore from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. He fouled off the first pitch. It's 0-1. Allen set to deliver the 0-1. That's in there for a strike. Low strike. And again, Allen jumps ahead 0-2. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And McKay Allen is cruising through 3 innings here. We go to the bottom of the third. Neosho County leads it 3-0. You're listening to Neosho County Baseball on KFEX Firescape Radio.
Back, I'm moving forward, 'cause I know I got my armor now. No fear, no doubt can shoot me down. Yeah, I got my armor now. No fear.
Welcome back to Hudson Field. Neosho County leads it 3-0. Bottom of the third inning. Leading off this inning is Tanner Fox. First pitch to him is hit high to left field, but short, and left fielder has to come on late and make a underhanded grab. And Tanner Fox is the first out of the inning here in the third.
Now batting, number 20, Caleb Delatorre.
No runs, 1 hit for Dodge City. 3 runs, 3 hits for Neosho. All the damage done in the bottom of the second for the Panthers. Caleb Delatorre steps to the plate. This pitch is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch from Hogan of Dodge City. This ball, ground ball to the second baseman. He's got it and throws it over to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number
So
10,
quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the third. The Brings up Nolan Beats. Nolan Beats, the cleanup hitter for the Panthers. First pitch on the way is hit up in the air, but into foul territory. Nolan Beats batting .359, 17 home runs, 75 RBIs. Leads the team in home runs, RBIs, and doubles. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That one's outside for ball one. Here's Hogan ready to deliver the 1-1 pitch. And Beats pops one up out into left field. Now center fielder calling him off, shields his eyes from the sun, and makes the catch. And that's the end of the third. Neosho goes down in order this inning, but they lead it 3-0. We move on to the fourth. You're listening to Neosho County Baseball here on KFEX.
Got this whole thing under control. My soul is untouchable because you've already won.
Welcome back to Neosho County Community College. We move to the top of the fourth inning. Neosho leads at 3-0 here in game number one of a best-of-3 series in the first round of the playoffs. The opponent, the Dodge City Community College Conquistadors. I dig the unique mascots. The Conks, one of my favorite unique mascots. Now we're back to the leadoff hitter for Dodge City. It's Cade Engel. And he looks at a first pitch ball from McKay Allen. Allen has pitched really well thus far. Here comes the 1-0, and this ball fouled away. One ball, one strike. McKay with a slowish walk back to the mound. Now he's got the sign and ready to deliver. That one's outside for ball two. McKay, a deep breath. Here comes the 2-1. This ball blooped out into right field, but it's going to carry far enough to get to Kenton Allen. Or, excuse me, Kenton Richards. I keep wanting to call him Kenton Allen. I'm getting McKay confused with Kenton. It just sounds like it should go right.
There's actually a kid from here that's named Kenton Allen.
There's another kid.
Have you not?
No. I'd like to say that that's the excuse, but mostly my brain is mush. Here's a ground ball to Aranda, thrown over to first for another out, and quickly 2 down here in the inning.
Allen's Automotive here in town. Dave. Allen's Automotive. John Allen is known as Kenton Allen.
Okay, so there is a Kenton Allen in town. He just doesn't play baseball.
Right.
Thank you for that.
Now batting, number 10, on start.
So now 2 down quickly. And McKay pitching to Colton Onstott. Onstott looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. one's inside. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch now on the way from McKay Allen. Inside again, ball 2. Almost the exact same spot as the last pitch. Two balls, 1 strike to the Dodge City hitter. This one is hit hard up the middle. Fox backhand sliding, picks it up and throws it over. Another great defensive play by Tanner Fox, and another 1-2-3 inning for McKay Allen. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Neosho leads at 3-0. You're listening to Panther Baseball on KFEX Firescape Radio 93.1. Welcome back. 3-0 Neosho lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Leading off in this inning, Aaron Mears, the left fielder. This pitch is high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. Lifted out into center field. Diving attempt by the center fielder is not successful, and the ball bounces past him before the right fielder can pick it up. And Aaron Mears has a leadoff double. We will see if Neosho can capitalize on this leadoff double to put some more runs on the board. Brings up Marcus McDaniel. He singled back in the 2nd and scored. Hogan took some time, but now ready to deliver the first pitch to McDaniel. That pitch is missing for ball 1. Mears with a pretty big lead off of second base as nobody's checking him. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Righty on righty matchup here. Hogan waiting for a sign. He's got one. Turns around, checks the runner. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. This ball hit into left field, and it's a fair ball just inside the line. That's going to score a run. And Marcus McDaniel has his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one another double. 2nd double of the inning. And it's 4-0 Neosho County.
Number 13.
Well, that'll bring up Brady Garrison. He flied out his first time up. This game has started off pretty perfectly for Neosho County. Here's the first pitch to Garrison. That one's inside, ball 1. So the situation's still the same for the Dodge City defense. Runner on second, nobody out. 1-0 pitch to Brady Garrison is hit hard at the shortstop. He looks back the runner and throws it across for the out. So McDaniel has to stay put at second base. Now there's one down. Going to bring up Joe Mondragon. Joe came through back in the second inning with an RBI single. Then scored later on Kenton Richards' home run. So one down here. Lefty-righty. Mondragon looked like he was going to square to bunt, but pulled the bat back quickly, and it's ball one. We'll keep an eye on that. Hogan takes a step back off the mound. Now he's back up there, ready to get the sign. Checks the runner. Here comes, maybe, long look of the runner. Here comes the pitch. Mondragon swinging away. It's a little chopper. Pitcher's got it, reaching back. He made a pretty good play on that ball and throws it over in time. McDaniel moves down to third. But now 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting, number 15, Kenton.
That'll bring up Kenton Richards. A 2-run home run back in the second. We'll see if he can put a charge in one again. Hogan set to deliver the pitch. It goes by for ball one. Now here comes the 1-0 to Kenton Richards. This ball fouled away. One ball and one strike. Here comes the pitch. This ball hit in the air to right field. The right fielder takes a few steps in, makes the catch, and that's the end of the fourth inning. But Neosho gets another run. We move on to the fifth. Neosho leading 4-0. You're listening to Panther Baseball on KFEX. Top of the fifth inning, Neosho leads at 4-0. McKay Allen has pitched well so far today, only allowed one base runner. Here's his first pitch to Dawson Tate, who lifts one high out into right field. Second baseman and right fielder on the run, and Kenton Richards lays out for one and makes the catch. Well, Neosho County flashing the leather today, making great defensive plays all over the field. And Kenton Richards laid out in foul ground and made a spectacular catch. One away. That brings up Garrett McGowan. Pitch from Allen is in there for strike one. Caught the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Big cut by McGowan. But he came up with nothing. So McKay ahead in the count 0-2. Here comes the pitch. This one, McGowan just got a piece of it. Stayed alive.
So what you're saying is sore.
Top of the fifth inning. One away, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch from McKay. That one's outside. Ball one. So Allen trying to get him to bite. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And 2 outs here in the fifth.
Number 27, Sheeran.
Brings up Cooper Sheeran. With 2 down here in the top of the fifth. Neosho leading 4-0. And the pitch on the way from Allen. This ball hit hard off Aranda's glove and into center field. And that's going to be an error on Cruz Aranda. So we'll see how McKay handles a little bit of adversity here in this inning. Runner on first with 2 outs now for Dodge City. And the batter at the plate, Tanner White. McKay checks the runner and throws the pitch in. This one's ground ball to De La Torre. He's going to go to second. That's the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Neosho leads 4-0. Back here at Hudson Field. Neosho leading 4-0. Aranda, Fox, and De La Torre, the top of the order, due up here in the bottom of the 5th for Neosho. Cruz coming off an error in that last half inning. Nothing came of it, thankfully. Now gets to step to the plate. He turned to bunt, pulled the bat back, and took a strike. Carter Hogan has gone the whole way so far for Dodge City. The 0-1 on the way. Ball's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the next pitch by Hogan. Aranda thought about swinging late, checked it. A appeal down to first. Says he checked the swing, so ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 pitch now. That one's outside. 3-1 to Cruz Aranda. Now you really, if you're Dodge City, do not want to hand out leadoff walks to Cruz Aranda. Here comes the 3-1. That ball's in there for a strike. Cruz tried to do that little turn like the ball was inside. Did not fool the umpire. Full count. Here's the pitch. And that ball is outside, and Aranda with the leadoff walk. As we said, that's dangerous territory for opponents.
Number 5, Tanner Fox.
Cruz 19 for 21 on stolen bases for the year. So he is on first base, nobody out for Tanner Fox. Tanner 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch. That one catches an outside corner. Strike one. Aranda stay put. He takes his lead off of first. Hogan has the sign. Aranda's going. This pitch is missing, and Aranda slides in. Ball's not caught cleanly, and he's got a stolen base. And so the count 1-1 now, with a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Well, Fox. Tanner Fox, righty on righty matchup. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It's slapped hard towards the second baseman. He's got it, throws it over to first for the first out of the inning, but Aranda moves down to third with one out. Now just a simple ball into the outfield will score Aranda for sure. And Caleb De La Torre will get the opportunity to do that. De La Torre 0 for 1, had a walk back in the first inning. We have a ball got away in the bullpen for Dodge Cities. They had to retrieve that. They do have a pitcher warming up down there here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Neosho leading 4-0. One away with a runner on third. Here's the pitch to De La Torre. That one catches the outside corner for strike one. No balls, one strike. Hogan took a long time there. Now a time called as De La Torre steps out of the box. Cruz Aranda on third base. He walked to lead off the inning, then stole second. Got moved over to third. Here's the pitch to De La Torre. It's a ground ball to the first baseman. And he quickly steps on the bag and chases Aranda back to third. So the first baseman unassisted for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 10.
That'll bring up Nolan Beats now with a different situation. Runner on third, but not with two outs now. Nolan's 0 for 2 today. He's due. Here comes the pitch from Hogan. Nolan, first pitch swinging, hits one hard to center field. Center fielder chasing it back. That's off the top of the wall and over. Off the scoreboard. That ball must have had the Magna Carta written on it because it's history. And it's 6-0 Neosho County after the home run by Nolan Beats. That one just made it over. But it counts all the same.
Number 9, Aaron Mears.
And so it looked like Dodge City was maybe going to be able to navigate their way out of that one, out of this inning without any further damage. But Nolan Beats had other ideas. Now Aaron Mears steps to the plate. He swings at the first pitch and skies one out into right field. Right fielder's going to write a book and make the catch for the third out of the inning. But Neosho gets two more and lead it 6-0. You're listening to Panther Baseball as we move to the top of the sixth.
what I'm friend. Here we come, ready or not, 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 not. Can't stop the mic drop. Keep on going for the 6. Turn up the trouble like this.
Well, we're ready for the bottom of the top of the 6th inning. Excuse me. McKay Allen back out on the mound. He's cruised through the first 5 innings today, only allowing 1 base runner. Meanwhile, being staked to a 6-0 lead. His first pitch is a strike to number 34, Cameron Fritz. Cameron, a tall kid, lanky. Here comes the 0-1 to him, and he fouls it off. And McKay Allen jumps ahead 0-2, as he has with many batters today. No runs, 1 hit for Dodge City. 6 runs, 6 hits for Neosho. 0-2 pitch on the way from McKay. That one is low and missing. 1-2 is the count. So pitcher working in the bullpen for Dodge City. It appears that they might be bringing in a new pitcher in the bottom of this inning. Here's a hit up the middle. Aranda's there in the hole. Throws it over for the first out of the inning. Nice play by Cruz Aranda. He's so fast he makes that play look relatively routine. But he was almost directly behind second base. And 1 away for Garrett Allen. No relation to McKay Allen, who's throws an inside pitch. That's ball 1. Allen matchup. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's catching a corner for strike 1. Righty on righty. And the 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. And McKay jumps ahead 1-2. He's got the sign and throwing the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets away from the catcher. So here's the throw down to first. It's in time. That's going to be another strikeout for McKay Allen. So 2 down quickly here in the top of the 6th. And the leadoff hitter up again for Dodge City, Cade Engel. Another righty-righty matchup. McKay steps off the mound. Deep breath. Now back up on the mound. He's got the sign. Here comes the pitch. Engels right back up the middle. McKay has it and tosses it over to Mondragon for the 3rd out. And again, an easy inning for McKay Allen. He continues to cruise. Neosho leads it going into the bottom of the 6th, 6-0. We're back here in the top of the sixth, bottom of the sixth. I'm going to get that right one of these times. Bottom of the sixth inning, we got a new pitcher in the game for Dodge City. His name is Jake Taylor, a freshman out of Wichita. He is a right-handed pitcher, and he is pitching to Marcus McDaniel to start off the bottom of the sixth, and he throws a strike. So the 0-1 pitch on the way, and it hits McDaniel, and he will take a base. So not the start Jake Taylor probably wanted. A leadoff base runner for Neosho County. And all he had to do was take a bruise. So Brady Garrison steps to the plate now. McDaniel on first. Neosho leading 6-0 here in the bottom of the sixth. Here's the pitch from Taylor. That one's high and tight. And Garrison has to bail out a little bit. 1-0 count. And here comes the next pitch. Garrison squares to bunt and fouls it off. Well, one good way to get inside someone trying to bunt's head is to be a little wild. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch from Taylor. Garrison squares to bunt again. He gets this one down. And it's going to be a good one. The first baseman grabs it, tags him out, but the runner, McDaniel, moves to second. So a well-executed sacrifice by Brady Garrison for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Joe Mondragon. So the lefty on righty, favorable matchup. McDaniel on second with one away. Jake Taylor, the pitcher from Dodge City. This one is outside, ball one. Taylor having a little problem getting settled in, throwing strikes. 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. This ball is fouled off by Mondragon. Taylor looking in a long time, shakes off a couple signs, finally settles on a pitch. He checks the runner. Here comes the pitch. Joe is swinging a miss. May have gotten a piece of it, actually. Yeah, either way, it's strike two. So the 1-2 count now to Joe Mondragon. With a runner on second base, McDaniel, who reached by getting hit by a pitch and then was sacrificed over. This pitch is low. And Joe lays off for ball two. The wind has appeared to have shifted a little bit, now blowing right to left. Two and two count. Here's the pitch. That one's outside. And Joe has worked the count back full. Normally, you would say, well, now he's got to come to him. But Jake Taylor has kind of been all over the map. Here comes the full count pitch. Swing and a miss by Joe. That one was in there, and he missed it. Strike three. And two outs in the inning now. McDaniel still standing on second base. That'll bring up Kenton Richards. He's 1 for 2. Hit a home run back in the second. 2 RBIs. First pitch to him is a strike. The pitcher for Dodge City is Taylor, throwing with some heat. He's got some velocity. That pitch is a breaking ball, and it's missing, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to Richards. That pitch is catching the inside for strike 2. I think Kenton has watched more pitches today in his at-bats more than combined all season. Usually a free swinger, but tied for the team leading batting average. Can't argue with that. This pitch is missing high, 2-2. Marcus McDaniel on second base. Neosho leads 6-0. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the 2-2. That one's way outside. And another Neosho batter has battled this count back to a full count. Three-two pitch on the way. This ball lifted into the air on the right side of the infield, but it's going to make it out of the park. And we'll redo that pitch. Three-two pitch on the way again. This one hit hard into center field, chases the center fielder back a little ways, but he turns around and makes the catch, and that's the end of the 6th inning. No damage done this inning for the Panthers, but they do have a 6-0 lead moving on to the 7th. Listening to Panther Baseball on KFEX. Welcome back. McKay Allen steps back onto the mound, pitching into the 7th inning today. Still only allowed 1 base runner. Here comes the first pitch of this inning. A little check swing as the bouncer back to McKay, and he throws it over for the first out. So again, there's been multiple innings where the leadoff batter has put the ball in play on the first pitch, and it's resulted in an out. And we got quickly 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Colton Onstadt will be the next batter. And McKay's ready to pitch to him, and this one misses low, ball 1. The 1-0 on the way from McKay as he works quickly. This one catches a corner for strike 1. We're in the top of the 7th inning. This game is 1 hour and 14 minutes old. Roaring along. That one was inside, but the batter swung at it. No. Or yes. Did they say he went around? He made an attempt. Okay, yes. So strike 2. I was surprised the home plate umpire appealed. So the 1-2 pitch, another one up the middle, and none of the infielders can get there. And that's a base hit for Dodge City, only their second of the game. Onstadt is on first base now with one out. That'll bring up Dawson Tate. So McKay hasn't had to work with many runners on base this game. We'll see how he does here. This one missing, ball one. 1-0 count. McKay checking the runner. Here comes the 1-0. This ball lifted out into center field, and it's going to drop for a single. Another base hit for Dodge City, and they've put two together here for the first time here in the seventh. And that was not a hard hit ball, just a little dink out into center field. Not trying to do too much with it was the Dodge City hitter, and he is aboard. For the big guy, Garrett McGowan. Lefty-righty matchup for Dodge City. Runners on first and second with one out. McKay takes a while to check the runner on second. This pitch is outside, ball one. So he dug out for Neosho, encouraging McKay Allen as he's maybe shown his first sign of a little shakiness. This pitch is called time before he released it as the batter had stepped out of the box. So we stay at 1-0. As Allen gets set to deal the pitch again. Checks the runner. Here it comes. That one's high, missing, 2-0. So McKay comes off the mound to get the ball, now taking a slow walk back to the mound. Kicking the rubber a little bit. Now he's finally getting settled in and checking in with the catcher. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on first and second for Dodge. Neosho leads 6-0 here in the seventh. Here comes the pitch from Allen. That one is outside, ball 3. And quickly, we've got some scrambling in the Neosho bullpen. So all of a sudden, the pace for McKay Allen is slowed dramatically. Now ready to deliver the 3-0. He was taking all the way, was the batter, and he took a strike right down the middle. So 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Here comes the pitch from McKay. This one swung on to Tanner Fox to Aranda for one. The turn, double play, good. And they're out of the inning on a double play. Tailor-made. And Neosho holds on to a 6-0 lead going to the bottom of the seventh. You're listening to Panther Baseball on KFEX Firescape Radio.
Big, but I know God way bigger. What you expect once you level up? Don't you know the boss is bigger? Yeah, you spend a lot of time carrying myself. Then I spend a lot of time to bear myself. Turning to the doubt, then the fear of myself. Overthinking to the point I
We have a new pitcher on the mound here in the bottom of the 7th inning for Dodge City. Joe Milano, a freshman from Louisville, Colorado, will try to keep this a 6-0 ball game in the bottom of the 7th. Joe is
Now batting.
beefy.
Number 11, Cruz Aranda.
Some pitchers a bit bigger than position players. He reminds me of major league pitchers such as Bartolo Colon. Bartolo has had a long, great career in the majors. We'll see if he can pitch like Bartolo. First pitch outside, ball 1. This pitch is missing 2-0 for Milano. The batter for Neosho, Cruz Aranda, the top of the lineup. Milano's 2-0 pitch. Missing again, and it's 3-0. And we said this 2 innings ago, but about the last thing you want to do is dole out a leadoff walk to Cruz Aranda. That's... Woo! He got a corner on that one. I was about to say that's just what he did. The umpire with a late strike call makes it 3-1. Here comes the pitch. That one is definitely outside, and Aranda with another walk to lead off an inning.
Now batting. Number
Last time that happened, he came around to score back in the 5th. That brings up Tanner Fox. Tanner 0 for 3 today, looking for his first hit. Milano shakes off a sign, now checks Aranda over at first. Aranda, an average lead. Here comes the pitch from Milano. That one is catching an inside corner for strike 1.
So I'm always afraid to let his play too far. Yeah.
Now a throwback to first, trying to keep Aranda close to the bag. 0-1 count on Tanner Fox. Neosho leads here in the bottom of the 7th, 6-0, in game number 1 of this 3-game first-round playoff series against Dodge City. Here comes the 0-1 from Milano. This one is chopped to the second baseman. He throws over to the shortstop for 1 and double play. And a good defensive play for Dodge City. That goes 5-6-3 if you're scoring at home
Delatorre.
or at work. And if you are, why are you doing that? You should be working. 2 away now for Caleb Delatorre. I'm just kidding. Score away. Righty-lefty matchup. And Milano's first pitch is a strike. Well, since walking Aranda, he's looked good on the last batter. This pitch is swing is checked by Delatorre, and it's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way from Milano is high and outside. Two 2-1 pitch on the way from Milano. This ball is blooped out into center field, and nobody's going to get to it. That's a base hit for Caleb Delatorre. His first one of the game. So that'll get the cleanup hitter to the plate now in Nolan Beats. Nolan hit a 2-run home run his last time up.
Now batting, number 10, Nolan Beats.
And if he did that again, that would get close to putting this thing away. Neosho already leads 6-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch from Milano is outside. They don't want to give Nolan anything to pull. But he misses the strike zone, and it's 1-0. Milano shakes his head, agrees to a sign, and throws back to first, and De La Torre back in time, but it was close. Good move by Joe Milano. Nimble. Quick feet. Here's the 1-0. That was a quick pitch. So Milano bringing out his bag of tricks. The pitch was a ball. It's 2-0. He's going to deliver it to the plate. That one's high and inside. Beats has to duck out of the way. And it's 3-0. Nolan shakes his head a little bit. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and it's in there for a strike. Nolan appeared to be taking the whole way. Milano does have some velocity. So 3-1 count. Here's the pitch on the way to Nolan Beats. And that one's high and another walk. So runners on first and second now for Aaron Mears. Aaron 1 for 3. Had a double. Scored a run back in the 4th. And now there's a conference on the mound between the catcher for Dodge City and pitcher Joe Milano. And the short meeting is over, and Milano steps back on the mound. And Aaron Mears is in the box awaiting him. Runners on first and second. Neosho leads 6-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 away. Milano looks back now, throws the pitch, and Mears' first pitch swinging and fouls this one off. And maybe that got close to hitting the street sweeper for the city of Chanute. There goes taxpayer money.
Yep.
0-1 now. Here's the pitch from Milano, and it is in there for strike 2. Mears was not sure about it, so he did not trigger. And now 0-2. Milano shakes off a sign, now has one he likes. 0-2 pitch on the way. Just missing the outside corner, ball 1. There's Milano as another pitcher for Dodge City, stretching, getting limber out in the bullpen. This is a breaking ball that's fouled off by Mears. Good to get a piece of that one and protect the plate. We'll redo the 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch for Milano. Another foul tip. Mears making Milano work a little bit. Caleb De La Torre on second base. He singled with 2 outs. Then Nolan Beats drew a walk. And Aaron Mears stands at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dodge City pitcher Joe Milano on in relief, set to deliver. That ball gets by the catcher. And all the runners, both runners, will move up. So runners on second and third now. And importantly, a 2-2 count, evened up. Well, if these runners, or one of them, come around to score now, you'll have to give a lot of credit to Aaron Mears, who's battled in this at-bat. Was down 0-2, fouled off a few balls. Here's the pitch. Caught the corner, strike 3. That is the end of the inning. Aaron Mears strikes out looking. We go to the top of the 8th. Neosho leads at 6-0.
Room to wander, open road, my marker, cruise control.
Back at Hudson Field, we go to the top of the 8th inning. Neosho, 6 runs, 7 hits. Dodge City, 0 runs, 3 hits. McKay Allen has pitched beautifully today. Pitching into the 8th inning here, he ran into a little bit of trouble last inning, but was able to coax a double play. Here's his first pitch of the 8th, and it's outside to Cooper Sheeran for ball 1. Next pitch on the way. This ball hit hard, but high out into the left field, and the catch is made by Aaron Mears. Well, it sounded a lot harder than it was. I don't think he hit that on the sweet spot on the bat. And 1 away, and Tanner White up at the plate for Dodge City. First pitch missing, ball 1. And McKay Allen visibly frustrated after that pitch. He was unhappy with that one missed pitch. Here's the 1-0. This ball hit roller to Tanner Fox, who's got it and throws it over to first. Routine play. And 2 outs in the inning. Well, McKay needs to just stay calm here. He missed with a pitch and was unhappy with it, but then a ground ball to the second baseman on the very next pitch, and things are fine. This pitch is catching an outside corner for strike 1. The batter, Cameron Fritz. 0-1 on the way to him. Another one outside corner attempted, but just missing this time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Allen's next pitch fouled off towards the direction of my car. I'm going to think positive here. Positive thinking. That was nowhere near my car. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from McKay Allen. This one, a slow roller to Aranda. He's got it, throws across the diamond, and that's another quick inning by McKay Allen. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Neosho leads 6-0.
Insomniac, very mirror, no looking back. Pedal to the metal and I'm feeling alright. Street lights are blending with the pale moonlight.
Marcus McDaniel.
Fire on the highway.
Welcome back. New pitcher for Dodge City. Number 18, Aaron Duncan, a right-handed side armor. Freshman from Oak Grove, Missouri. His first pitch is way outside for ball 1. Marcus McDaniel leads off the inning here for the Panthers. And he is yet to be retired today. He's 2 for 2, single, double. He's hit by a pitch, scored a run, and has an RBI. He's quickly up in the count, 2-0. Here's the next pitch, and that's hit into left field for a base hit, and Marcus McDaniel's having a day. So he is 3 for 3 on the day now. Lead off base runner for our Neosho County. That'll bring up Brady Garrison. Garrison 0 for 2. Had a sacrifice back in the 6th. This time he is not turning to bunt, but he does take strike 1 from the side armor. Is it a baseball thing where every bullpen is contractually obligated to have at least 1 side armor? This pitch is missing. A quick snap throw by the catcher back to first, but McDaniel back in time. 1-1. Has there ever been any sidearm starters? Or is that just a reliever thing?
I think it's just relievers.
Here is a pitch missing outside 2-1. Is that because of the torque? Arm slot. Couldn't go many innings like that.
I think that's a lot.
2-1 now. This pitch again outside. And the count goes to 3-1 for Brady Garrison. Next pitch on the way is in there for strike 2. We got a full count. Full count pitch is well outside again, and Brady Garrison has a walk.
Now batting, number 17,
So first two runners have reached here in the bottom of the 8th for Neosho County. That'll bring up Joe Mondragon. He had a single and an RBI back in the 2nd inning. He's 1 for 3. Now we've got a meeting on the mound. This is a full meeting. Everyone but the first baseman and the second baseman invited. Maybe supervisors only. Coach out to talk to the freshman side armor, who's allowed 2 base runners here to start off this inning. Dodge City, if they want to make a miracle run at this in the 9th, can't really afford to give up any more runs. The umpire comes out to break up the meeting. Let's tear down the PowerPoint. Get this show on the road. So Aaron Duncan prepared to pitch again after the discussion with his coach. And Joe Mondragon, lefty-righty matchup, prepared to hit. He squares to bunt, and it goes straight back. So Joe's just going to try to move these runners up. Give Neosho just a little bit more breathing room. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Mondragon gets the bunt down, and it's rolling foul. So now the count is 0-2. Neosho has struggled with the bunting this season. They laid one down earlier this game. Now Duncan shaking off a sign. Here comes the 0-2. Joe swinging away. Hits one hard to right field, and it's fair ball. And this is going to score at least one. They're going to hold up the second runner. And Joe Mondragon has an RBI double. Well, he failed twice to get the bunt down. And it works out well for him. He's swinging away, and he's got a
Number 15,
RBI double.
Quentin Richards.
So everything coming up Neosho today. And that'll bring up Kenton Richards. Neosho leads at 7-0 now. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Richards with runners on second and third. He's 1 for 3 at a home run back in the 2nd. He's swinging at the first pitch from Duncan, and that one's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And Richards hits one off our booth. I flinched. I couldn't even see the ball, and I flinched. Oh, and 2 count on Kenton. This one is hit hard off the third baseman, and he's not going to have any play on this. That'll score another run. Neosho leads 8-0. That's going to be an error on the third baseman. Mondragon had to stay put at second base on that one. Now Cruz Aranda to the plate. Runners on first and second, nobody down. Cruz swinging a miss, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Duncan. This one is hit in the air to right field. Right fielder camping under it, and he's setting up for a throw in, but no tag up by Joe. So Cruz Aranda flies out for the second out of the inning.
Number
Or,
5.
excuse me, first out of the inning.
Fox.
That'll bring up Tanner Fox. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch to him. Fox is missing 1-0. Next pitch, catches it inside corner for strike one. Duncan checks the runner. Now set to deliver the 1-1 pitch, and this one is hit hard but foul down the third base line. Tanner put a charge into that one, but couldn't land it in fair territory. He's 0 for 4 today. Fox leading the team in batting average. Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one's outside and blocked by the catcher. 2-2. Next pitch, again outside, and it's full count.
So is that pitch counts, doesn't it?
What's the what happened?
There's a ball.
Oh, another ball got away from the Dodge City bullpen. I keep saying bullpen. It's really just a mound and in the corner of the field. It's not separated from the rest of the field, and here is ball 4 to Tanner Fox.
Now batting.
So the bases are loaded
Caleb Delatorre.
for Caleb Delatorre. Caleb second on the team in home runs with 11 this year. And now another meeting on the mound as we're going to get a new pitcher for Dodge City. They're not going to let Duncan pitch to De La Torre. We'll take a break right here. New pitcher when we come back for Dodge City. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Neosho leads 8-0. Welcome back. New pitcher in for Dodge City here in the bottom of the 8th is Malik Davis, left-hander, a freshman from Blue Springs, Missouri. A lot of kids from in and around the Kansas City area for this Dodge City squad. It's interesting anomaly. Most of these schools in the Jayhawk Conference are area-type recruiters. But a lot of Kansas City kids are in and around Kansas City kids here on Dodge City's roster. Bases are loaded, 1 out. And Malik charged with trying to keep the damage minimal here as Neosho already with an 8-0 lead. First pitch is across for a strike to Caleb Delatorre. Brought in, I'm assuming, for the lefty-lefty matchup. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Davis. That one is inside, ball 1.
It's going to suck tomorrow when they don't have any pitching.
1-1 count. Pitch on the way. De La Torre, one hit sharply to shortstop, and he couldn't decide where to go with it immediately. Decides to go to third, but another run scores. And Tanner Fox makes his way to second.
Nolan beats.
So that'll go down as a 5-6 put out. Fielder's choice. And so runners on first and second now. 2 down. Neosho leads 9-0 here in the bottom of the 8th. Ball 1 to Nolan Beats. Another one missing, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Dugout calling for an end game shot. And another one outside, 3-0. I don't know if Malik Davis is going to give Nolan anything to hit here. Here is the pitch. That one is missing. 4 pitches, 4 balls, and Nolan Beats takes his second walk in a row.
Now batting. Number
And
9.
again, the bases are juiced for Aaron Mears. So Aaron Mears, 1 for 4 today. Double back in the 4th. Run scored. And he holds off swinging on this one. It's ball 1.
I think there's a run rule, dude. Coach Murray said that yesterday.
This ball is hit hard. Shortstop makes a nice play. Throws across his body to first and got him. Nice play. We move on to the top of the 9th. Neosho County leads it 9-0.
Light shine bright everywhere we go. Music for the people, making music for the people. Light shine bright everywhere we go. Light shine bright everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Music for the people, making music for the people. I wanna magnify your light.
Top of the 9th inning. Neosho leads at 9-0. McKay Allen will try to complete this game. He has been nothing short of fantastic today. Given up only 3 hits, no walks, no runs. And Neosho leads it 9-0. Here in game 1 of a 3-game series, first round playoff series against Dodge City to see who gets to go to Wichita. So here is Allen's first pitch of the 9th. It's inside. Ball 1. Batter is Colton Talton. Here comes the 1-0 from Allen, swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 pitch from McKay Allen on the way. This ball hits sharply right back at him. He knocks the ball down and throws it over in time to first. That's the first out. It looks like he hit that with his pitching hand. He's already motioned to the dugout that he's all right. That'll bring up Cade Engel. 1 down here in the 9th. Allen set to pitch. That pitch is missing, ball 1. McKay working quickly. This pitch on the way, and this ball is blooped out into left field for a base hit. And so, Cade Engel, a 1-out single for Dodge City, the 4th hit of the ball game for the Conquistadors. So Braden Cook steps to the plate now for Dodge City. Here's the pitch from Allen. That ball in there for strike 1. Well, Neosho has turned a few double plays today. We'll see if McKay Allen can get another one. This ball, ground ball, Aranda to second for 1. The turn, that's the ball game. Double play, just like the doctor ordered. And Neosho wins game 1 of this 3-game series against Dodge City, 9-0. We'll be back to wrap it up here on KFEX right after this.